Hello. In this overview I'm just going to show you how you can use a new feature that we've just introduced, which allows you to bulk create questions and also to import questions from external CSV files. So hopefully this will make your question creation process a little bit easier. So I'm just going to show you how that works. I'm on my dashboard now. If I go to Content and Games, and I can go to create a new question collection. I'm just going to call this one Importing Test. These are all junk ones and this is my offline account. Then I go to there. Okay, so I've just created myself a totally blank question collection now, and I can always of course create the questions in the traditional way by clicking on create question and selecting the type of question, but this is to speed things up, and we've got this new item here called bulk create questions. So if I click on that, it actually shows you pretty much blank screen except for the question type at the top left excuse me, which you can select. We don't support all question types in this because certain question types rely on things like audio files or image files and stuff like that. So not all of them are supported, but but a lot of them are. The main ones are. So these are the ones that you can use this particular method of importing for. So let's just choose true and false because it's nice and straightforward. You see, the first thing that it does is produce a list of 10 questions. We have a kind of 10 question entry area. Excuse me, which allows just 10, because when you're manually entering these, if you lose it for any reason, you don't want more than 10. No. But you can do this more than once. So you could create 10 questions and then go and do it again and create another 10 and then do it again and create another 10. So this just limits the amount that you could lose if your computer crashes or your web browser freezes or something like that. So you enter your questions, or your statements in this case. So I'm going to say cats are fluffy, because they definitely are. That's a true statement, so I can select true or false in here. And I'm going to say dogs don't like humans, which of course is totally false. They love humans. So those are two true false questions that I can put there, and I can just click on save now, and boom, it saves it and adds them to our list. So that's nice and quick. And you do that, the same process applies for everything. For matching pairs, you enter a question here and then you're matching pairs here on the right. For click the missing word, you enter your first part of the sentence, the word options there, and the second part of the sentence. Flashcard statements, you have a statement and then an optional answer. Textual multiple choice, question, correct answer, incorrect answer, and 2 optional incorrect answers. True false we've just shown. Sequencing is just the question and the sequenced items. Type the missing word is start of the sentence, missing word, and end of the sentence. So basically that's it. So if we want to do this, let's do this one. So type the missing word. He went to the park. Let's do that. Click on save, and boom, it adds it in. Okay, so that's how you manually enter in the quick insert kind of bulk create menu system or input system. The other thing that we're rather excited about is the ability to import questions. We've made this quite slick, hopefully. So basically you choose, again, you have to choose your question type. This will basically allow us to validate what you're importing. So you choose a question type. Let's say we choose true and false here. Actually no, let's do something slightly more exciting one. Let's do matching pairs. Okay, so matching pairs, by the way, it doesn't disappear off the bottom, it's just that it's just tall here. So okay, so matching pairs, I'm going to go import questions, and here you've got the option to download the CSV template for matching pairs. So notice that CSV template that you're going to download is specified by the fact that you've chosen matching pairs there. So if I can click on that and it will download it to my computer, and when I've done that I can just click on that and open it up. And you'll notice that the delimiter, this is very important actually if you're going to use the import. The delimiter is this pipe symbol. It's like a little vertical line. It's not a comma, and the reason it's not a comma is because quite a lot of the questions might contain commas, so obviously we can't use that as a separator. I didn't want to have to get into the whole quotation thing. So we've used a pipe delimiter, so you might need to select that when you open it in Excel or in Libre Calc or whatever you're using. So anyway, it's this pipe symbol, this vertical symbol. On your keyboard, incidentally, that's next to the Shift key at the bottom left-hand side of the keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to click on OK to open that, and you'll see that here is the template for the import here. So basically this is one of the more complicated ones. It's got quite a lot in it, but you've got the headers, a question, text 1, matching text 1, text 2, matching text 2, text 3, matching text 3, text 4, and matching text 4. And you'll notice that I haven't included matching text 4 in here, just to show that these are optional, that the text 3 and text 4 in here are optional. So where I've got something missing in here, it's just because it's to demonstrate that it's not optional. But basically you just fill in your stuff. So you could add another one in here if you wanted to, as many as you like. You can literally add as many as you like. I wouldn't do too many, maximum maybe of 50 or so, and then that's it. So you fill it in, save it, and once you've saved it you can then upload it. So you click on upload CSV. I've got a few here I prepared earlier, so here we've got matching pairs, which of course is the correct one. I'm going to try though to import text multiple choice and show you what happens. When you do that, it immediately says that the column headers in the CSV uploader don't match the required headers for this question type, so please download the template, populate it and try it again. In other words, you've probably used the wrong template or damaged the template somehow, and that can happen. We've used CSV here so that it's a little bit harder to break. We used to have problems I've had problems with other software written using Excel because it does funny things to stuff. CSV is nice and raw though, so it should be pretty reliable on all systems. So you've just got to make sure you pick the correct template when you do that. Let's upload the right one now. So this is going to be matching pairs. Click on open and boom, there it is. As you can see, it's very fast. This is all done client side, so it's nice and fast, and it's populated all these bits here, and you'll notice here's the one that was optional and we haven't populated, but that will work, it'll be fine. Click on save and boom, it's added them in. Here they are, the two matching pairs ones have been added. So you can see it's nice and fast. So hopefully this provides a really nice, and you can edit these by the way, of course, as well. You can go in and edit them. It's no problem to do that. You just go in and edit them as you would normally. So if you wanted to add question feedback and stuff like that, you can do that by editing them. Anyway, so hopefully that's a good way to speed up the question creation process. We of course look forward to your feedback. Thank you very much.